SHMACKEMAGOB! What's up, everybody? Hey, I've got a donation from one of my favorite people, Bjørn-Rune Nilsen. And he wanted me to put Queen's Greatest Hits or Queen's Best Of. I forgot. I mean, you see it in the title. 1 versus 2, and they had the same amount of tracks. He wanted me to do the UK version, so I went on Wikipedia and I wrote it down. See, I wrote it down, but I didn't take scores. I'm going to do that live on the video because I know all these songs. I had to reacquaint myself with a couple, like Friends Will Be Friends. I'm not too familiar with the works and kind of magic, you know. I think just the, and Hot Space. I think those are the only 3. I mean, I know some of the songs, The Hammer Will Fall, you know, some of those songs I do know. But Friends Will Be Friends is like, man, I made a best of. But anyway, let's do this, okay? We start with Bohemian Rhapsody versus It's a Kind of Magic. I don't dislike It's a Kind of Magic. And Bohemian Rhapsody, yeah, I'm burnt out on it. But it's not if I'm burnt out on it or not. I'm not like a lot of you people out there that... Somebody left a comment the other day saying, I forgot what, I think it was because of the Boston album. It said, it was the Boston versus Ace. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And he said, well, I'm going to go with Ace because they don't play it so much on the radio. Hey, man, that's cool if you have that mentality. I judge it by music, man. Whether it's overplayed or not, it's still, I judge the song. And I'm giving this to Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, so 1 got 1. All right, then we got Another One Bites the Dust versus Under Pressure. Dun, 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 dun. I'm giving that one Under Pressure. And, you know, I don't mind Another One Bites the Dust. In case some of you don't know, that wasn't supposed to be a single. Another One Bites the Dust, the only reason it became a single is because Michael Jackson told them, you gotta release this as a single. They were like, no, Michael, no, hey, do it. And they did it, and I believe, I could be wrong, somebody leave a comment below. Isn't that their biggest hit ever? If not, it's definitely one of them. But I'm going to go with Under Pressure. I do like the song more. All right. Then we got She's a Killer Queen versus Radio Gaga. Not a big fan of Radio Gaga, even though I like it more than I did back then, but Killer Queen was an extremely important song for me as a little kid because I bought the 45. I didn't buy many 45s back then because I wasn't too into music, but I owned Benny and the Jets, Sweet, Little Willie, Don McLean, American Pie, and I remember having Killer Queen where I had a picture on the single, which was the Queen 2 album cover on the single. So it was a little confusing, you know, because it was on Sheer Heart Attack. I'm giving that to Killer Queen. All right. Fat Bottom Girls, You Make That Rockin' World Go Round. And that's going against I Want It All. And this is simple to me. And I don't dislike Fat Bottom Girls, but I Want It All. Kicks that fat bottom girl's ass. It kicks that fat ass. All right. Next is Bicycle, I Want To. I think that song's quirky. And it says it doesn't like Jaws. That's my favorite movie of all time. But, and you don't like Star Wars either. I love Star Wars as well, man. But that's not why I'm, you know, I'm like, whatever. I want to break free. Now, see, that's a tough one. Because I'm not too crazy about that song either. You know what? I'm going to give it to Bicycle. You know why? Because that little solo Brian does. I love it. That, you know, the ringing thing. I love that section. What I don't really like much about, I don't like nothing about I Want to Break Free. Except for the vocals. I love Freddie's vocals on it. Alright. Another one for 1. Ooh, You're Making Me Feel. Best Friend. I love that song. It's such a feel-good song. And that's going against, Innuendo. I love Best Friend, but this is easy. I gotta go with Innuendo, man. That song is like awesome. It's like Queen's version of Cashmere. Alright, Innuendo. Alright, then we got Don't Stop Me Now, I'm having such a good time. You know what's odd about that song? And I found out about this recently. Brian May hates it. And that makes no sense to me. I'll explain why. But the reason Brian May did not want it on the album, he thought it was too hedonistic. He just didn't like the message it was given. But what's odd about that is the movie Bohemian Rhapsody, during the credits, they show that video. Don't Stop Me Now. I mean, Brian must have okayed it. Odd, right? You know, the clickbait was, what's the song Brian May hated and wanted off the album? Or maybe he came around and likes it now. What's that going against? Oh, It's a Hard Life. Yeah, I'm giving that one to Don't Stop Me Now. Alright, next is Save Me. I love that song. Off, what is it off of again? It's off The Game. Going against Breakthrough. Breakthrough's not a bad song, but really, it's going to be on a best of? Nope. I'm giving that one to Save Me. Alright, next is Crazy Little Thing Called Love. I dig it. It's got that Elvis 50s feel. And that's going against Who Wants to Live Forever. One of my favorite Queen songs. Absolutely love it. And I know it's off one of those albums I really don't care for. Definitely Live Forever. Hands down. And I like Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Then we got Find Me Somebody to Love versus Headlong. I know this ain't a popular opinion. I used to hate Someone to Love. I used to hate it. But I dig it now. I do like it. It's grown on me. But I've always loved Headlong. Headlong gets this. And I know a lot of people wouldn't pick that one. But I think that's a cool rockin' tune, man. Alright, next, Now I'm Here. Now I'm There. And that's going against, Miracle. I love that. I hate that album, though. I like the song Miracle. And I like I Want It All. And I like Was It All Worth It. The rest, I really dislike that album. But I love the Miracle. But, man, Now I'm Here, man. Especially the Live Killers version. Alright. When I was writing this down, I was like, really? This is on the best of? Good old-fashioned Lover Boy from Night at the Opera. I was like, wow, this made this? Weird, right? Might as well put Prophet's song. I mean, it's just as obscure, but way better. Going against I'm Going Slightly Mad. That song is so wacky, but I love it. I'm giving it to that. Next is Play the Game. Cool song. I like it. Going against Invisible Man. That song is not cool. That's off of The Miracle, right? I really dislike that tune. So yeah, definitely Play the Game. Alright, then we got Flash. Oh, Master of the Universe. No thank you. Versus Hammer to Fall. Wins. Alright. The Seven Seas of Rhyme. I love that song. Versus Friends Will Be Friends. Seven Seas, hands down. Alright. Then we got We Will Rock You versus Show Must Go On. You know what I was saying earlier about burnt out? I'm burnt out on We Will Rock You. But that's not why Show Must Go On wins. Show Must Go On, I think, is a better song, man. So I'm definitely giving it to that. Alright, the last one now is We Are the Champions versus One Vision. Which is weird. It should have ended with Show Must Go On. Or take out Friends Will Be Friends. How cool would it be if it was Show Must Go On and then ended with Was It All Worth It? Which was Freddie Mercury's intention to be the last song that he ever recorded, but you know, he lived a little longer and he got to do Show Must Go On. And I don't care, you know, he put a reverse. Was it all worth it, Show Must Go On, or Show Must Go On, and was it all worth it? Where did I go with? Yeah, Show Must Go On. Alright, then, oh man, I don't even remember if I wrote the point here. Alright. Then, We Are the Champions versus One Vision. What I was saying earlier. I love One Vision. I think it's a great, great tune, but We Are the Champions, I'm beyond burnt out on. But I think it's a better song. Alright. Alright, I might have it messed up. Okay? Because when I did the We Will Rock You Show Must Go On, I don't know if I gave a point up here or not. Sorry if I got it wrong. But if I didn't get it wrong, disc 1 got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2 got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you either got 7 or 6. Or yeah, either one. But Bjorn, thank you so much. And I also want to give a shout out to Pat Posey. Check out his YouTube channel. Huge Queen fan. Cool dude, man. He calls me Dr. Fruit. That's not cool. Nah, I'm kidding. And also, my good buddy, Joalmo, who's a huge Queen fan. He did a podcast with me. You both rule. And Bjørn-Rune Nilsen, you rule as well, man. Thank you for the donation. And if you like, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not. So, stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. And SHMACKEMAGOB. Oh dear.